What's up everybody, it's your girl Alicia and I'm back with another video. This is going to be a video about my first trimester and everything that I went through, and I went through a lot, so stay tuned for the video. Okay, alright, so I'm just going to start from the very beginning, but it's some TMI in here. If you don't like it, then I don't know what to say, because it's a pregnancy video. I mean, TMI is all throughout pregnancy, you know, so far. And I've learned a lot and I've been through a lot. So you're gonna get the good and the bad and the in-between, okay? Okay. So currently I am officially 18 weeks. My dates are on Sunday now. They used to be on Thursday, but it changed. I'll tell you how that happened and everything like that. First, the apps that I use. I use 3 apps. Let's see. I use the Pregnancy Plus app. This little app. If I can focus. This is what the baby currently looks like. Oop. This is the actual size. Oh, really, Siri? And you can hear. Okay, so now I don't want to work. Whatever. But you can actually hear the heartbeat with this. Yeah, there you go. I got it. This is what the baby used to look like. And I was like, when I first find out, it was this small. Like, come on, this small, y'all. Like, what the heck? It looks like a zit. But that's my favorite app. I also do, they have a personal journal on there. So every week I just try to jot down anything that I experience. So far everything's been the same, but during my first trimester it was like different every week. You know, they just have the little weekly notes, and you could just put your bump picture in there. That was at 4 weeks. So I also use the What to Expect app, which is another app. That one just shows you the, like, you can do different types of themes, so to speak. I think I did a 90s theme because it's saying that she is a size of a disposable camera this week. And I use the bump. The bump is what I usually use to like read, like, oh, this is what happens during this week and yada yada yada. And I do the food size on that one because who don't love food, okay? And this week she's a size of a artichoke. I want to say avocado. But yeah, I also have the Ovia app. Don't really use that one. Use it every once in a while because they have this part where you can look up like food that you can eat, stuff like that. But that's about it. I don't really use it. I know 3 apps is enough, but I usually just use 2, honestly. But yeah, so I found out on October 5th I was 3 weeks and 5 days. I'm looking down because I wrote everything down. But I was 3 weeks, 5 days, and the reason, well, the symptoms that I had was I had like a cramping, and I was like, I don't usually cramp the week before I had my period, and it didn't come, my period wasn't supposed to come till like sometime later the next week. So I was like, well, that's weird. And like I thought something was weird about that, but I was just like, oh, maybe my pants are too tight. I don't know, something stupid. But you know, turns out I was pregnant. Yay. So I'm just gonna go over weeks 4 through 13 because that's when stuff really happened. Okay, so during week 4 is when I really started to notice the like pregnancy symptoms, because before, you know, I was like 3 weeks, I didn't really notice anything but the cramping. That was the only weird thing. And then like after I took, you know, got the confirmation blood work and all that, because I found out Saturday, I went in the following Tuesday and I got the blood work and stuff. I think it was that week. Yeah, week 4 is when I got that done, because you have to technically wait 5 days. So I went in later that next week. So did all my blood tests, found out I was pregnant, yada yada, the usual stuff. Now with the symptoms, I felt like during that week I had this weird like pinching in on like the right side of my stomach, and I thought that was weird. Don't know what that was. When I went in for my 8-week appointment, because it was still happening on and off during that, she said it may have been my gallbladder, but I was like, okay. Turns out it wasn't nothing, because it's gone now. I think it was just like my muscles pulling, I'm not sure, but it went away, so clearly there was nothing wrong. Also is when my back pain start. Now, because I have a larger chest, I already have back pain. But this was like, oh, I need a heating pad back pain because my back is hurting. And you think like, girl, why your back hurting? You didn't even have no stomach. Look, my back was hurting, okay? Period, point blank. I don't know why. It was just hurting. It wasn't hurting like every day, but that's when I started to notice, oh, my back's hurting more. It did get worse as I progressed. Like now I kind of have back pain. It's usually when I've been just sitting in a desk, I'll start to get uncomfortable and my back will hurt. That also happened during the first trimester, maybe like during 11 through 13 weeks is when I really started getting uncomfortable when sitting down or like laying down in certain positions. Yeah. Yeah, and I did notice that I was bloated. When I said bloated, sis, I mean bloated. I looked like I was 6 months pregnant bloated, and I was like, now I know I'm a little overweight, you know, who isn't? But bloated like this, like, come on now, what's going on? I mean, clearly I knew what was going on, but it's hot in this room, just FYI. That's why I'm like in all these lights. But anyway, I knew what was going on, but it was just like, why the heck am I this bloated, you know? Because I wasn't looking cute, okay? So that was going on during week 4. My nipples started hurting. Like, why did nobody tell me this was a thing? Like, people usually say, oh, you'll notice boob soreness. I got that, but nobody told me your nipples would be like so sensitive. Like if it touched something, it's just like I just want to punch somebody. And I thought it would get better, but it got worse. Like it hurts now. It's not as bad as it was before, but I still have soreness in my boobs and my nipples, and it's just like, what's going on? Like, why is this a thing? I just want to know. I mean, I kind of guess it's the thing because now your boobs are like, oh, you know, we gotta start creating milk soon, da, da, da. But I'm just like, you need to chill out, because I'm trying to live my best life and like get that little pregnancy glow on. But I can't even wear stuff because it's like I can't lean on desks. Like I have a desk job, and so I'm just like sitting here on the computer leaning like this, and after a while no go. It's no, ain't gonna work. But they were very sensitive starting the 5th week, and my stomach was itchy. That was it. Now week 5 is when poop hit the fan, okay? Because y'all, one, the nausea started. And when I say the nausea started, I mean I could be just like chilling and it'd be like, what the heck was that? It like hit me hard. Why did I say hard like that? Anyway, yeah, it hit me really hard, and I was just like, who is this? What devil is coming after me? Like, what is this? I did not like that. I still have a little bit of nausea, but mostly acid reflux, which is so annoying because it comes randomly now. Mainly, no, it's just randomly, not gonna lie. But in the beginning, the acid reflux came when I ate certain stuff really, really bad. Like sometimes it just be like anything I ate, I got acid reflux, or I was nauseous. Oh, excuse me. Another thing is I couldn't sleep on my left side, so I would sleep on my right side. But because my left side, you're not supposed to sleep on your right side, it started getting sore, so I had to switch, and I couldn't really figure out where I wanted to sleep, so most of the time I would sleep on my back, but that's a no-go now. I threw up 4 times that week, each day. Basically I threw up every day but 3 days, okay? Every single day I threw up, and my throwing up didn't stop until I turned the 14th week. But I have thrown up twice since then, last week and the week before, but I'll get into, you know, weeks 14 on in the next video I make. My stomach was super itchy at this point, and I couldn't eat tomatoes or turkey anymore. Anytime I would eat those two, instantly throw up. Like, not even 2 minutes after eating it, I had to throw up. I could finish it and then I'd be like, okay. And then next thing you know, I'm running to the bathroom. And which was hard because I was at work all the time. So I had it, well, I already had this, but it was nice because I had toothbrush and toothpaste in my drawer already. So I would just throw up and go brush my teeth. But nobody noticed that I was throwing up every day. I'd be gone for like 5-10 minutes, like whenever I ate, to go throw up. I would also get sharp pains when I sneeze. That's the thing, apparently. Didn't know. I don't like it because when I sneeze really hard. Like, it hurts my throat sometimes when I sneeze. I also started feeling a pulling sensation in my stomach. Some people say that's round ligament pains. Yeah, I guess that's what that was. And on week 5, I started getting constipated. Now, I still have no resolution for that. I be trying to eat like spinach and stuff. Now I'm trying to drink more smoothies to help, and more fiber, you know, fiber in my diet. It doesn't really help sometimes, but it's not as bad as it was during the first trimester now. First trimester, it was pretty bad. Week 6, I was still throwing up, but I started having more food aversions during that week. I couldn't eat pizza because of the tomatoes. I couldn't eat tacos. And if you know me, I love tacos and I love tomatoes. Well, not tomatoes. Ooh, no, pizza, sorry. But because tomatoes was on it, couldn't eat it. Let's see. During week 7, same thing. I didn't gain anything, of course, because I was throwing up every single day of the week, except for like I would throw up every day and then wouldn't throw up for 2 days, and I'd be like, all right, it's gone, I'm good, I'm Gucci, da 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 da. I'd be talking to my friends like, yeah girl, I ain't throw up no more, I'm good. Next thing you know, throw up. Like, dang, can I catch a break? I couldn't eat nothing, and it was so bad because I was so tired and I was throwing up every day, and it was like I don't want to eat nothing. I was like losing weight, and I was kind of freaking out because I was like, is this normal? But I'm in this group for people whose babies are due in June of this year, so they were saying like, yeah, that's normal. There's a lot of first-time moms, but also moms who are like on their 3rd, 5th, 6th child. A lot of people on their 6th child. I'm just like, girl, you okay? But I mean, I want a big family, but my limit is 3. Okay, hopefully God don't be like, haha, 5, because I can't do it. Let's see. During 8 week, I finally had my first appointment. Everything was fine, strong heartbeat. Found out it was only 1 baby, which I was so thankful of, because twins run in my family and I was a little scared. Like, I always said I wanted twins, but then when it actually happened, I was like, wait, I'm in school, I'm working, like I'm not ready, because I don't want to have twins in Idaho. I don't want to have babies in Idaho, period. But I gotta do what I gotta do, sis. But I really was a little nervous because I was like, I don't think I'm ready for twins. So thankfully it was only 1 baby. Hopefully next time it's 2, because my husband only wants 2 babies and I want 3. So then 3, gotcha. Just playing. And the baby I was supposed to be 8 weeks 1 day, but then it was 8 weeks 3 days. So I changed my due date to Sunday because some was just like, yeah, you need to change it. Then like on my 12-week appointment, I found out my doctor thinks my due date will be June 12th. So I'm just keeping it on June 14th for now, because I don't know, that's what they changed it to. But he's saying most likely she'll come on June 12th. So we will see. Either way, it'll be sometime around that week, but I'm just gonna keep it on Sunday. It just felt right. If you're a spiritual person, like, I don't know, there was things like lining up that God was showing me, and then like for me to go in and like everything be further. Like, it wasn't 8 weeks, it was 2 days further, and then it just so happened that my weeks would fall on Sunday. I don't know, it just seemed like the right thing to do, so I did it. So that was week 8. You know, I had to go to my appointment in the morning. It was a pretty long appointment though, I'm not gonna lie. Week 9 is when I started getting gas, with a capital G-A-S, gas. Now, if you know me, I'm already a gassy person, but it's not like just regular gas, it's trap gas too, which makes my stomach hurt. And that's a no bueno. I hate when that happens, because it's just like I try to rub on my stomach to get it to come out, and sometimes it does, but most of the time it doesn't, and I'm just like, I'm not a hot air balloon, sis. Like, let it go. Every time I try to eat meat, it wouldn't work. Okay, it was just throw up time, and anything spicy, couldn't even eat it. Even if I went to Chipotle and got, you know, whoever's been to Chipotle, I know they have the corn, and I love their corn, couldn't eat that. Everything just made me throw up. Week 10, still the same thing. I went in for my nip testing. Y'all, I hate that test. Well, I love it because it shows you like everything that's going on, making sure everything like with the genetics is fine with the baby. But I hate getting my blood drawn, so I hated the test, that part of the test at least. But because of some traits. I had to get the carrier and the nip test. Don't ask me what it stands for. Please Google it because I don't remember. I just called it the nip test. But she also did an ultrasound. This was the nurse practitioner. I saw the nurse practitioner on the 8th and 10th week, and everything was fine. Strong heartbeat, the normal stuff. Now they told me, oh, you'll get your results for the test in about a week or a few days or whatever. So I'm like, okay, cool. Y'all, this was the week after that was Thanksgiving, because I got it on the 20th, so that next following week was Thanksgiving week, so I had to wait that whole week, then the next week. So they didn't even call me until the day before my 12-week appointment. They told me, oh, hey, your results came back inconclusive, and I was just like, huh? So let me tell you about the 11th week first. So for the 11th week, it was the same thing. I was throwing up, everything spicy, couldn't do it, but I could eat everything sweet. I'll tell you about my cravings. Yeah, it was the same thing. More throwing up, more sickness. But anyway, on the week 12, yeah, so the day before my 12-week appointment, they called me and they were like, oh, you know, the test was inconclusive. You have to come in. You know, you need a 4% fetal DNA. They only got 2%, but it's okay because sometimes that happens, yada yada. And y'all, she was saying all that, but I was freaking out because I was like, so what's this mean? Like, does this mean that my baby isn't really gonna survive? Like, what does this mean? What does she mean? Fetal DNA, yada yada. So, you know, me being me, jumped on the whole Google, on the old Google, and was researching, asking questions, and da-da-da-da. And apparently I wasn't the only one that was going through it, so it made me feel better, but at the same time I was still freaking out. Ooh. Yeah, that was like the worst week of my life. Matter of fact, the worst 2 weeks, because I didn't find out anything until the 14th week. So the whole time I was just twiddling my thumbs. You know, I was praying. I was saying, you know what, this is just a sign that I was impatient, because at first I was like letting them call me, but then I was like, okay, it's after Thanksgiving, boo-doo-doo. I don't see nothing on the website, like what's going on, ain't nobody call me. And I was just getting real impatient. I called them 3 times in one day. Yeah, don't do that, because I just like freaked myself out. I was just texting my husband and calling him crying, and when calling all my family members crying, and I was just like, I don't know what's gonna happen. And I think that was just a lesson for me. I just need to keep calm. So while I was waiting for the new results, I tried to keep calm and yada yada, you know, just tell myself, oh, it'll be all right, it'll be all right. But I'll tell you what happened to that in the next video though, because I didn't find out until the 2nd trimester, so yeah. But that was it on my symptoms. With the acid reflux and throwing up, nothing really worked. I used Tums to help with the acid reflux. That would help. Those Prego Pops did not work for me. You know, everybody kept saying, oh, this worked, da 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 da. Crackers didn't work. Ginger ale didn't really work. You know, the normal nausea stuff and stuff for throwing up you would think would work didn't work. So yeah, I was pretty much on my own, taking it like a champ, because you know I'm a G. But yeah, it was just hectic because nothing would help. I had these the pink stork. the pink stork Prego pop things. They look like little cough drops. I had those. Those didn't work. They just made me sicker, honestly. Made me want to throw them up. But yeah, when it came to prenatals, I started off with the Ollie brand. I forgot to bring the bottle in, but the little gummy bears, I'll just insert a picture right here. And then those were good. They were too sweet. Like, it was, I'm a sweet tooth. Well, I have a bit of a sweet tooth, but not all the time. But that was just like too sweet. It was like I was eating cups and cups of sugar every day, and you have to take 6 of them. Now you think, oh, I got this. My husband was like, are you sure you can take that? I was like, yeah, it's just candy. Like, I can eat 6 little gummy bears every day. It'll be all right. No. So I ended up switching to Nature Made, the prenatals plus DHA. Google what DHA is, because yeah, I can't really explain it. It's supposed to help with the growth of the baby and stuff. So I did that. I've been taking that, and I'm on my 2nd bottle now, and it's pretty cheap. You can get them like $11 for 100 and something or something. I can't remember. They're at Walmart, they're at Target, and I think there are other stores, but I can't remember. But those are the 2 I bought them at. And then when it came to my cravings, the only thing that I was craving is, for like 2 weeks I was craving peach milkshakes. Like, I would buy bags and bags excuse me, of frozen peaches, and I would just drink like almond milk, peaches, mangoes, and pineapples, and sometimes I'd put spinach in it, but for the most part I'd put like 10 to 12 frozen peaches, and y'all know peach slices are pretty big, so I would drink that. Waffles, loved waffles. It had to be sweet though, like waffles with was it dulce de leche? I think I put that in there. And strawberries. Always had to have my strawberries. Still be craving strawberries, okay? And I still crave smoothies. But I do add peaches, but it's not as bad. It's not as intense, but do love my smoothies. And anyway, with the waffles, I put strawberries on there, whipped cream, and syrup. So yeah, very sweet waffles. Didn't really have any other cravings other than that, like random stuff. Oh, and other foods that I couldn't eat was seafood. I love seafood. I grew up in South Carolina by the water for the most part of my life. I mean, I'm a military brat, but before I moved, I was in South Carolina, and I love seafood. That is my food. I could live off that, period. But the baby don't like seafood. I don't know if she just don't like it yet, or I don't know, but ate it. I've thrown up seafood twice that I've eaten it during my pregnancy, and I'm just like, people are like, oh, just give it some time, yada yada, and I'm just like, I'm done. Because I was in the second trimester. I threw up once in the first trimester and the second time in the second trimester. And I'm just not gonna waste my money on no seafood, because clearly this child doesn't know how expensive seafood is, because she just like doesn't want me to eat it. And we gonna fight, but you know, it's okay. Motherhood comes with sacrifices. I'm just like, I don't know, you know, I haven't experienced motherhood like that, so can't really say that, but you know, a little jokey joke. Don't assassinate me in the comments. That was pretty much it. My mood changed some My husband would say it changed a lot. Look, whatever, I don't care what he say. When I say something, you need to do it. I'm just playing. But I don't think it's that bad, you know. I've seen some pretty intense pregnant people. I don't think I'm that bad, but I don't know, it may change. I noticed that I don't really like people touching me anymore. Like, I'm not a touchy-feely person all the time, like with people, like with my husband, yeah, but with Ray else, not really. But now, like, even when he touched me, I'm just like, stop touching me. Like, did I give you permission? Don't touch me. But really, when it comes to people around me, I don't like to be touched. And yeah, I try not to be mean because I'm not a mean person, but I just want to see, like, if you're watching this and you know me, now you know, don't touch me. I'm just saying. But yeah, like, people that I don't know like that, I'm just like, ooh, please don't touch. You can look, but don't touch. What else? I'll insert some bump pictures, probably. Yeah, I'll just insert 4 through 13 in, and I think that's it. This video is gonna be long AF because I talk too much, but hey, I just want to make sure I cover all the bases, because I feel like some of the videos that I've watched, like, they cover some stuff, but I'm just like, okay, what about this? What about that? What about this? Because nobody really told me about a lot of stuff. I'm definitely going to do a pregnancy must-haves, but I'm not going to do for each trimester. I'm just going to do for, like, the whole thing once it's said and done, because there are a lot of stuff that I didn't know that I'm just, like, learning. And I feel like when you watch these videos, they give you, like, crumbs, but they don't give you the whole chicken box, okay? And I need the whole 12-piece chicken nugget from Chick-fil-A, not the 6-piece. I need the 12, okay? I need everything because I'm lost. I'll see you in the next video. This is attempt number 85.